A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. As the United States gears up for a pivotal presidential election, American citizens residing in Israel are making their preferences known. With less than a week until the election, a significant majority of Israelis expressed their desire for former President Donald Trump to reclaim the White House. According to a recent poll conducted by Israel's Channel 12 News, a staggering 66% of Israelis are eager to see Trump return to power. This sentiment stems from Trump's previous administration, during which he took several steps to strengthen U.S.-Israel relations. Notable actions included relocating the American embassy to Jerusalem, recognizing Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights, and facilitating the Abraham Accords, which normalized relations between Israel and several Arab nations. The ongoing conflict with Iran-backed militant groups in Gaza and Lebanon has further solidified the belief among many Israelis that Trump would provide unwavering support in their struggles. Eliana Passington, a 50-year-old resident of Ely, an Israeli settlement in the West Bank, proudly declared, "I'm proud to tell you that I voted for President Trump." Passington has lived in Ely for nearly 3 decades and views the stakes of the election as particularly high for herself and her community. Passington's perspective is shaped by her experiences in a region long contested by both Israelis and Palestinians. Despite the international community's stance that Israeli settlements in the West Bank are illegal, she contends that the presence of Israelis in these areas is not an impediment to peace. "I don't think that Israelis living here are an obstacle to peace. On the contrary, I think that the Israelis living here are building the region for everyone," she stated, referencing the area's historical significance to Jews. Support for Trump is particularly pronounced among those aligned with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's right-wing coalition, with 93% of coalition voters endorsing the Republican candidate according to the same poll. The changing dynamics in the region, especially following Hamas's attack on Israel on October 7, 2023, have shifted the narrative for many. Passington emphasized, "Now it's a whole different story. It's not about Judea and Samaria, it's about Israel. We have a right to defend ourselves, and I think President Trump respects and understands that." Gedalia Blum, a 45-year-old neighbor of Passington, echoed her sentiments. Having been born in New Jersey, he expressed concerns about the future of Israel under a different administration. "Do we want a future that has an embargo threatened on Israel every time we defend ourselves?" he questioned, asserting that Trump would not pressure Israel into agreements that could empower groups like Hamas and Hezbollah. Blum added that under Vice President Kamala Harris, Israel would face ongoing pressures that could jeopardize its security. "We're going to get pressure, we're going to get embargoes, we're going to get Iranian money in their pockets. It's not in the best interest of Israel," he stated emphatically. In the nearby settlement of Shiloh, Yisrael Medad, a 77-year-old resident originally from New York, shared his belief that Trump would not only benefit America but also its allies, including Israel. Medad articulated that Trump's policies would ensure Israel's rights to defend itself are upheld both physically and ideologically. He criticized the current administration's approach, citing a recent incident where Harris failed to counter a claim of genocide against Israel at a Democratic rally. "That's not the type of candidate I want in the White House," he remarked. As the election approaches, the perspectives of American citizens in Israel highlight a unique intersection of U.S. politics and Middle Eastern geopolitics. With a substantial portion of the Israeli population favoring Trump, it remains to be seen how the election results will impact U.S.-Israel relations and the broader dynamics in the region. The voices of Israelis who support Trump reflect a deep-seated belief in the need for strong leadership that prioritizes their security and sovereignty in an increasingly complex world. The upcoming election is not just a choice for Americans. It resonates across borders, affecting lives far beyond the United States. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.